Good morning, friends. How are you doing? Well, this is my friend Wills who's visiting. Do you see this little puppy over here? Well, he's missing his mom and dad, so I'm going to read him a story. And I wondered if you want to listen to our story too, because this week we are learning about the 3 billy goats. And the story I have is about a goat. It's called Gregory the Terrible Eater. And Gregory is a goat who doesn't like to eat what his mom and dad ask him to eat. Do you remember in the story the 3 billy goats ate grass? Well, wait till you find out what Gregory eats. Listen carefully because I'm going to ask you some questions about our story. Are you ready? Okay, let's read it. Wills, are you ready? Are you listening? Okay. Gregory the Terrible Eater by Mitchell Sharmat. Are you ready? Let's go to the first page. Once there was a goat named Gregory. Gregory liked to jump from rock to rock, kick his legs into the air, and butt his head against walls. "I'm an average goat," said Gregory. But Gregory was not an average goat. Gregory was a terrible eater. Every time he sat down to eat with his mother and father, he knew he was in for trouble. "Would you like a tin can, Gregory?" asked Mother Goat. "No, thanks," said Gregory. "How about a nice box and a piece of rug and a bottle cap?" asked Father Goat. "Bah," said Gregory unhappily. "Well, I think this is a meal fit for a goat," said Mother Goat as she chewed on an old shoe. "It certainly is," said Father Goat as he ate a shirt, buttons and all. "I don't know why you're such a fussy eater, Gregory." Do the goats eat the same kinds of things that we do? No. Would you eat an old shoe? "I'm not fussy," said Gregory. "I just want fruits, vegetables, eggs, fish, bread, and butter. Good stuff like that." Mother Goat stopped eating the shoe. "Now, what kind of food is that, Gregory?" she said. "But it's what I like," said Gregory. "It's revolting," said Father Goat. He wiped his mouth on his napkin. Do you like fruits and vegetables? What does Gregory like to eat? You're right, Gregory likes to eat people food. He likes to eat fish and he likes to eat vegetables and fruit. What do Mama and Papa Goat want him to eat? Yeah, things like old shoes. After Gregory was excused from the table, Father Goat said, "Gregory is such a terrible eater. I wonder what's wrong with him," said Mother Goat. Mother and Father Goat ate their evening newspaper in silence. Do we eat paper? No. Look at what Gregory is dreaming of. What do you see on the page that Gregory wants to eat? Did you say carrots? And did you say fruits and vegetables and fish? The next morning, Mother and Father Goat were enjoying a pair of pants and a coat for breakfast. Gregory came to the table. "Good morning, Gregory," said Father and Mother Goat. "Good morning," said Gregory. "May I have some orange juice, cereal, and bananas for breakfast, please?" "Oh, no," Mother Goat said. "Do have some of this nice coat." "Take a bite out of these pants," said Father Goat. "Bah," said Gregory. and he left the table. Father Goat threw down his napkin. "That does it," he said. "Gregory just isn't eating right. We must take him to the doctor." Father and Mother Goat took Gregory to the doctor. Dr. Ram was munching on a few pieces of cardboard. Do you see them? Where did they take Gregory? To the doctor. "What seems to be the trouble?" he asked. "Gregory is a terrible eater," said Mother Goat. "We've offered him the best. Shoes and boxes, magazines, tin cans, coats and pants. But all he wants are fruits, vegetables, eggs, fish, orange juice, and other horrible things." "What do you have to say about all this?" Gregory asked Dr. Ram. "I want what I like," said Gregory. "Makes sense," said Dr. Ram. He turned to Mother and Father Goat. "I've treated picky eaters before," he said. "They have to develop a taste for good food slowly. Try giving Gregory one new food every day until he eats everything." Let's see what happens. That night for dinner, Mother Goat gave Gregory spaghetti and a shoelace in tomato sauce. "Not too bad," said Gregory. The next day, she gave him string beans and a rubber heel cut into small pieces. "The meal was good and rubbery," said Gregory. What did she do? What did she put in his spaghetti? Do you remember? A shoelace. That's so silly. The day after that, Mother Goat said, "We have your favorite today, vegetable soup. But there is one condition. You also have to eat the can." "Okay," said Gregory. "What's for dessert?" "Ice cream," said Father Goat. "But you have to eat the box too." "Yummy," said Gregory. "I'm proud of you," said Father Goat. "You're beginning to eat like a goat." "I'm learning to like everything," said Gregory. Are you like Gregory? Are you a little bit picky when you eat? Could you try eating one new thing every day, just like Gregory? One evening, Father Goat said, "Has anyone seen my striped necktie?" "Not since breakfast," said Mother Goat. "Come to think of it, I haven't seen my sewing basket today. I left it in the living room after supper last night." Father Goat turned to Gregory. "Gregory, have you been eating between meals?" "Yes," said Gregory. "I can't help it. Now I like everything." "Well," said Mother Goat, "it's all right to eat like a goat, but you shouldn't eat like a pig." That means that they don't want him to eat too much. "Oh," said Gregory. After Gregory went to bed, Mother Goat said, "I'm afraid Gregory will eat my clothes hamper." "Yes, and then my toolkit will be next," said Father Goat. "He's eating too much. We'll have to do something about it." Look at all these things. The next evening, just before supper, Mother and Goat went down to the town dump. That's a dump is where we take all our garbage, all our trash goes there. They brought home 8 flat tires, a 3-foot piece of barber pole, a broken violin, half a car. They piled everything in front of Gregory's sandbox. When Gregory came home for supper, he said, "What's all that stuff in the yard?" "Your supper," said Father Goat. "Ooh, it all looks good," said Gregory. Gregory ate the tires and the violin, and then he ate the barber pole. But when he started in on the car, he said, "I've got a stomach ache. I have to lie down." What happened to Gregory? How does he feel? He feels sick. You're right. Gregory doesn't feel well. He feels sick. He ate too much. Gregory went to his room. I think Gregory ate too much junk, said Father Goat. Let's hope so, said Mother Goat. All night Gregory tossed and twisted and moaned and groaned. The next morning he went down for breakfast. What would you like for breakfast today, Gregory? Asked Father Goat. Scrambled eggs and 2 pieces of waxed paper and a glass of orange juice, said Gregory. That sounds just about right, said Mother Goat. And it was. Did you like that story? So what did Gregory learn? Yeah, he learned to try some new foods. Are you going to try some new foods this week? Maybe you could listen to this story at your bedtime, just like Will's. Do you see Will's over there? He's asleep now. Maybe you could have this story for your bedtime. Good night.